Good afternoon, people of YouTube. Today I'm going to do a makeup vlog. I'm going to use some products that I don't normally use. So I've seen lots of other makeup vlogs out there and I just want to try and copy some of them. Not to get the views, but so that I can see if I can get away with wearing foundation and things like that, because I don't normally wear foundation. It kind of makes me look like I've just poured a tin of paint all over my face. I don't tend to think that I need foundation. I'm quite lucky to have a good complexion, but sometimes it's just a little bit blotchy. So I've bought some new brushes from Wilko's. They were dirt cheap. They were about £1 each. So here's my haul. I managed to pick up 2 foundation brushes. I don't know what the difference is between them, but I think I'm going to use that one more as a blusher brush or a powder brush. And I've got some things from Avon, Collection 2000, you can't go wrong with them, V Celeron, an accessorised brusher, and some bronzer there as well. And to start, I'm just going to brush my hair out of the way of my face. Ooh. If you keep seeing me looking here, it's because I'm looking at my face rather than you. And also up in my mirror, which is behind my camera. Because I'm not a YouTube expert yet, the lighting that I can see on my camera, which is what I assume you guys will see as well, is very different to what I can see in the mirror. In the mirror, my face has got quite a natural yellow tone to it, whereas I look really white in this video. So I'm going to start with my foundation. I'm going to be using Avon. This is a mousse effect kind of thing. You can see that. This one is Ideal Flawless Matte Mousse Foundation in its ivory. I've not used a matte one before, even though it does look like it's been used a little bit. So I don't know if I can use the brush with this or not, so we'll give it a go. And I'm going to be using the Wilko's Good Foundation brush. Hair? It doesn't get on the brush very easily. I've been brushing it quite a bit. Let's see. You see, it just looks like paint straight away. I know I've got to blend it in a bit. I'm sure I'm doing this totally wrong, so please comment down below if anybody's got any tips for me, because I said this is my first time using foundation and foundation brushes, especially a whipped foundation. I mean, I've used creams before, the liquid ones. This one smells really nice actually, it's quite fruity. You see, it's funny because on the camera I can see a visible line there, but in my mirror it's not there. Maybe all those women that look terrible in foundation need to use both a camera and a mirror, and then they won't look that bad. Got some veins there I'd like to get rid of. That's done nothing. Nothing at all. If anything, this is just taking forever for something that I don't need. I wish I'd not done it. I do, however, really like the feel of this brush, if anything's going to come out of this. Maybe what I should have done is put the mirror there and then, yeah, let's try that. I don't know, is that a little better? No, because I'm still not looking at you. This is getting on the brush a lot better now. It's not as blue as the other side. I guess this is going on better than when I use a sponge. I don't know, I think at the moment I just look a lot whiter. I don't know if you can see any flaws or where it's too thick, but it's just, I hate wearing foundation. Especially here where I've got a little bit of dry skin. I usually get it up there as well. It just makes it go really flaky. Okay, so next I'm going to be using my V Celeron. You see that? This is something that I was introduced to about 5 years ago by an ex-boyfriend of mine who used it daily. It's taken me 5 years to actually get one after my grandma gave me £20 to go to Debenhams to get one of it. She didn't give me the money to get one, but she gave me Debenhams vouchers, and this is what I bought. So this cost £20. It's my most expensive thing in my makeup bag. And I just realised, sorry, that I thought the camera was here, but it's not, it's there. So I'll try looking up there from now on. I'm applying it very thickly at the moment and just highlighting areas. Going to highlight my nose, up here. Try and wipe some of that off. Actually, it's gone on very thick. Just using my finger to blend it in a bit up here. Go along the cheek line as well, not just under the eyes. Again, I'll use my finger to blend it in. And then below the eyebrow arch. See, I know you can't tell any different whatsoever on the camera at the moment. I don't know, maybe when I go and edit it, it'll be better. So you just click the button that's there, and it just comes out like so. I don't know if you can see that. And then a lot of videos that I see do this bit here and here to highlight the lips even more. So far, all I've managed to accomplish is making myself look like a creepy ghost. It's all white. Well, that's all white by me. Okay, next I'm going to do some, what do you call it? I'm going to use the bronzer to do some contouring. So I've done highlighting along those bits and up there and there. So now I'm just going to, I've got a magic brush like that that I'm going to be using with my Collection 2000 Bronze Glow 2 Radiant. It's called, it's a mosaic bronzer. And I love this one. Hopefully I won't look so white. Now, I'm just going to get some on my brush. There you go. And I do this bit here when I can be bothered to do my makeup, which isn't that often. I'm not an expert. And then you want to do just below your cheek brow. And then because I have a double chin, and I haven't heard this anywhere, it's just something that I've decided to do. And I'm not quite sure if it works. I'm sure I see things differently to other people, but I do down here as well. And that's gone on quite dark, but it does normally. And then people do down the sides of their noses as well, which I find quite tricky because it goes on the bit that I've just managed to highlight. I don't know if anybody's seeing any difference appearing yet. I can see a difference on my windowsill where everything's just getting messed up, but that's just my general house. And then it comes to my blusher, and this is my favourite blusher. It's from Accessorize, and this one is called Merged Blusher for Diva. And I don't think that Accessorize are doing much makeup anymore, unfortunately. Ooh, and this brush here, which I'm about to use, which is another foundation brush, but this one's come with a little tab there that I can't get off because they've sealed it. How helpful of them. So I can keep this super clean now, even though it also comes with this on it. I usually use the same brush that I do for my toner as well. But I figured now that I've got some new brushes, oh no, I don't think this is going to work as a blusher brush. It's just sending powder up in the air everywhere. And it's not really loaded on my brush very well, but let's see. I mean, I can see it in my mirror, vaguely, but not on the camera at all. Maybe I need to invest in some proper lights for vlogging. That can come when I've had my 100th person subscribe. Oh, please subscribe! Please. I think I managed to get powder in my eye. No, this one's a lot harder. Look, it's not even staying on the palette, it's just pushing everything everywhere. At the moment, my reflection in the mirror looks fine, but as soon as I get up close to it, oh, you can see, oh, I hate foundation. Anyway, let's see if the rest of the makeup will make it any better. And also, I've got something in my eye at the moment. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I'll edit out, obviously, if you can't. But look, I've got a sty right down here. It seems to be on the eyeball. Ugh. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the Wilko's makeup brush, along with my smoky eye pack from Collection 2000. I love this brand. Me and my friend Jen were talking about it the other week. We used to get Collection 2000 on our Shout magazines when we were teenagers, and we always thought it was just a cheap brand that wasn't in shops. I can't remember it ever being in shops when I was a teenager, a young teenager, like 12, 13. Never seemed to be of any quality whatsoever, and now I'd buy everything from Collection 2000 if I can, or Avon. The cheaper the brand, the better. The V Saint Laurent is ridiculously expensive, and I find like that I can highlight my face better when I just use the light shadow from this collection, or any other light powder highlights my face better. I can't tell any difference now that I've highlighted my face. I can barely see the bronzer. I can see my blusher in my mirror, but not on the camera. So, anyway, I will start with the medium. It's got a bronze, well, it is bronze. It's a shimmery effect. This brush is loading up really well, actually. I'm really impressed with these brushes, except for that last one that I used, but I think I was using it for the long product. So I always apply it to my base of my eye. And then with this one, I also like to take it up as far as I can without it looking stupid. Some days I can take it all the way up to my brow line. And then other days it just looks stupid. Actually, this brush has got a little bit of a wobble on it when I kind of like rub it in my palette. But it was only £1, so I'm not complaining. Just going to rub my fingers over it to get rid of any loose powder. And that was quite a lot. And then I'll move on to one of these darks, depending on my mood. I think I'm going to go for the bottom dark one today. And then I'll just put that on my lid. I am impressed with this brush so far, because usually when I have a makeup brush and I'm spreading it all over my eye, I usually get dust on my nose there from where it's just flicked off. But this is holding quite well. Oh no, some just fell on my cheek. Oh, I take it back, it's going everywhere now. Okay, and so now I need to use some face wipes. I'm using simple exfoliating ones this month. I just dab them on to where I've had my spillage. Hopefully it won't take off too much of the other makeup. And now I'm going to go for the real dark one, which is almost black. It is piling on this brush really well. And then I'm just going to go along the crease of my eye and then just the corner there. And same with the other one. Okay, the lighting here is just shocking, terrible. I don't know what to do with it. I've not found the perfect light yet at all. Okay, so to finish my eyes, we are going to use Collection 2000 Extreme 24-hour, what does it say, felt tip liner. And it is just a felt tip. It's brilliant. If you're quite new at this, what I would advise doing is just going along, not touching your face, just do a dot that's directly underneath where your eyebrow finishes on either side and try and get it the same height. Just use my mirror in the background to do that. And then what I'll do is I'll pull my eye like this, go on the dot with felt tip at an angle and just come down to the bottom of your lashes. And then I'm just going to fill it in at the bottom where my lashes are. You can get this tip to be a lot finer if you wanted to by not putting it at an angle. Yeah, I think they're about even. Again, I'll just colour in those bits. And then I'm going to move on to this great mascara that I found. At the moment, my eyelashes, they're quite long. They always have been, not at this moment. But they're lying quite flat. And there's no va-va-voom to them. There used to be, but there's not anymore. And I don't like using eyelash curlers. Oh. Holy mother of crap. Okay, sorry Avon, this is the one I was going to use. I love it, but I have no idea what's just happened there. Something is missing from my tube. You can't see that at all. I broke it. I'm sorry. Look, it's up there. I only wanted to do this vlog to show off that mascara. It's brand new. I've used it for all of 2 weeks. It gives amazing lift in the corner of my eyelashes. I can't believe that that's happened. Let's try and use another one. Okay, this time I'm going to try using Maybelline Mega Plush Volume. As you can tell by my voice, all enthusiasm has gone. When I do my mascara, I like to do just the corners first of all. I think sometimes when your corner lashes are curled, sorry, the outside ones and not the inner ones are done, then that adds quite a good effect. No, nothing's doing it for me now. Let's use a different mascara on my different eye. Let's go for another Avon. I have about 3 other mascaras, 3, 4 that we could try. I'm going to try using this Avon Super Drama. Okay, I do think that the Avon has done a better job than the Maybelline. Obviously, I don't know what it looks like when I close my eyes because my eyes are closed. And then to finish off, I'm going to use an eyebrow gel because thick eyebrows are in fashion at the moment. And when I last went and had my eyebrows threaded, this is what she sold me. I was going to say gave me, but she didn't. So I'm just going to push my eyebrows up. Sometimes I do pencil them in as well, but I think this gives it enough colour. I'm just going to let that set for a second. Oh, it looks so funky. I look like my granddad when he had big bushy eyebrows. Actually, I look like Andrew. Sometimes he gets big, wiry eyebrows. No, that's not fair to him. They're not that bad. Okay, and whilst that side's setting, I'm just going to softly go over the top. So that you're not pushing it down, which can happen. So there we go. There's my first makeup video attempt. Oh, and do you like my Cath Kidston slides? They're so pretty. Yeah, I'm pleased with that, except for Avon. I love that product and I will buy it again. I don't know what's gone wrong. I'm assuming it's something that I've done. Let's see if I can... Oh, it went back in. Oh, and it's come back out again. Thank goodness for that. So let's see if I can just quickly show you how good this curl is. Although I have got base mascara on now. So if I compare the two, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to be continuing to do a mishmash of vlogs for a while until I know what I'm happy with and what you guys are happy with. So if you've got any comments, if you are watching this, please leave a comment for me below and subscribe, because I've got 1 subscriber at the moment, which was from about 3 years ago before I was vlogging. So I'm going to be so excited when I get my first subscriber. It's going to be so much fun. Ooh. So thanks guys, bye.